guys, Matt here. Welcome to this week's episode of Matt Talks.
So this week on Matt Talks, I want to say thank you to my beautiful and amazing girlfriend, Sandy. So this week, I'm going to be talking about the Me Without You concert that her and I went to October 21st. So right now, it's November 7th. So there's that. It's been a while. So this concert, oh my goodness. What an incredible concert. This band, Me Without You, I should be wearing the shirt, but I'm not wearing the shirt that I got at the concert. This band is a really weird kind of an indie band, kind of an alternative indie band. You really have to listen to their music to really understand how weird they are. The singer's got a really interesting voice. It's just, I really enjoy their music for some reason. Something about, it's very angsty. I think that's the word, angsty. Yeah. It's really kind of punk rock, and it's awesome. So the concert was at Headliners in Louisville. I've never been there before. It's a really kind of a small place, and it's standing room pretty much only. So we get there, and we gotta check our ID and stuff, and that's okay. So we walked in, there's a bar in the back, but there weren't that many people there at the moment. And then there were a couple bands that started off the show. There was a band called The Needle Points. They were okay. They were kind of a 70s groovy band. I'm not sure how to really explain them, but they were kind of in really groovy clothes. I may put a picture up right here. But the bass guitar player had a big afro, and he would drink a beer in the middle of a song, and it was kind of funny to watch, because he would play, and then it would be like a slow down or something. He would pick up the beer and be like, yeah, and then continue playing. It was hilarious. And they were okay. A lot of their songs are about love and peace. They were kind of hippies, but that was okay. The next band that comes up is a band called Into It, Over It, I think is what it was called, Over It, Into It, something like that, some combination of that. I'll have a picture right here. So this band, this guy had a really cool voice. Again, it's hard to explain, but he had a really hip kind of voice that you don't really hear from anywhere else. So they come out, and they're a really cool band. Like, I think I'd like to listen to them. Now, I haven't yet, but they had a really cool sound that I really kind of enjoyed. Nowhere near like Me Without You sound or anything like that. They were kind of a new hip band that teenage girls may like. Because it was a guy and a couple other guys that were playing, but it was just really kind of a band teenage girls would like. Now, I kind of liked it, so what does that say? I'm not sure exactly. So those bands get finished around, I think, 9:30. The show started at 8. We got there at 7:30. I completely skipped past the whole getting there part. So we got there at 7:30. The show was supposed to start at 8. So we were sitting around for about a half an hour. Now I was just in awe. I was like, this place is so cool. We're at a real concert. It's going to be crazy. And it was a bunch of hipsters. Like, it was really funny to see how many people in flannel there were, or big beards, or haircuts like mine were there. And I just looked at Sandy and I was like, man, I'm a hipster, aren't I? And she was like, a little bit. Oh no, it was pretty awesome. The whole place was pretty cool. A lot of people were drinking beer and stuff because there was a bar. And that's fine. More power to ya. So the Into It, Over It band gets over around 9:30, I think is what I said a minute ago, and I think is when it actually got over. So the Me Without You has 5 members. It has a bass player, an electric guitar player, another electric guitar player, a singer who also plays the accordion and the acoustic guitar, and this Christmas sleigh bells thing, and then they have a drummer. One of the electric guitar players came out to the crowd when Into It, Over It was playing, and he just stood right in front of Sandy and I was like, Sandy, he's in the band. Now at this time, I didn't really know of Me Without You. I had heard of them last year, I think, and I just kind of liked their sound, so I downloaded 2 of their albums, the ones that had just come out. I wasn't aware that they had 7 albums, and they had been around since 2002. So, the past couple months, I have been listening to them a lot, and I downloaded all 7 albums. Didn't really like most of their sounds until recently, because I picked up listening to it more, only them, and then kind of figuring out if I liked it or not. Turns out I do. I like most of the songs. Out of the 77 songs of theirs that I have on my phone, I made a playlist of 21 Pilots songs and Me Without You songs. 28 of the 77 songs I liked from Me Without You I put in there. Now, that may have changed recently because I've tried to listen to more of them constantly. So there may be more. I'm not sure. If I go back through, I'll let you know on another episode of Matt Talks how the amount of songs that have changed or not. So he's out there in front of us. I want to say something to him, but I'm not going to do that because, I'm sure he gets recognized a lot. I'm not even sure what his name is, but I didn't talk to him, and I was a little disappointed that I didn't, but it's okay because I'm a little shy in public. So their band, Into It Over, it finally gets over, 9:30, like I said, 4 times ago. And Me Without You starts setting up. The drummer kind of has this poncho on, and it's not cold outside very much, and it's not raining whatsoever. So he's got this big poncho on for some reason, and he's setting up his drums. They're kind of old, this band, but that's okay because they're rocking out. I've got a couple videos here I'm going to show you. I'm going to kind of splice them through the whole video here, kind of give you a little glimpse. I will cut in and out of the videos here. The first one I'm going to show you is, I believe, the intro, which is Messes of Men, a song that I had just heard a couple days prior to the concert, and I was incredibly blown away by this sound. Now, as you saw there, I started headbanging, so Sandy took the phone and kind of smoothed out the video because they were rocking and I was banging my head so hard I was about to fall on the ground. It was so awesome. I'm not even sure most of the songs that they played because at that time I hadn't been listening to everything. I had been listening to a couple things, the songs that I wanted to be in the concert. I think I got maybe four videos, a couple of my favorite songs that they played. The first one there, Messes of Men, I think they played In a Sweater Poorly Knit. They played Timothy Hay, jam into that one. They played Red Crow. They played Lilac Queen. They played a couple other ones. They were so good. Like, it's incredible to see a band that you like, see them live. Just because it's not normal to see the real people playing the songs that you've been listening to for a long time. So watching them play live was just quite an experience. It was really awesome. And I'm really thankful for Sandy because she's awesome and she got me these tickets for my birthday. I had sent her a picture a couple weeks before my birthday, maybe a month or two. I was going to buy these tickets for myself because she doesn't really like them, but showed up, she had the tickets for me, and I was thoroughly surprised. I'm really happy. So they continue playing. At the end, I'm not sure what time exactly it was. It may have been 11, maybe 10:30, something like that. I'm not sure. But a couple of people in the crowd were kind of chanting for songs for them to play. Silencer was one of them. At that time, I had not heard that song, so I wasn't sure. And they came back with an encore and played that one. So I was more ready to go because I wanted Sandy to be okay because she doesn't really like the band. But after that song started, I didn't know it, so I was like, yeah, we can go, I guess. But the cool thing about this concert, these people, like I said, they've been around since 2002. They're from Philadelphia. And the guitar player said, wow, I didn't know there was going to be so many people here. There was maybe 50 people there. I lit up like a baby boy. I was so excited. I was like, this is so cool. A band that I don't really know, and they've been around since 2002, and they still haven't really hit it big, and I like them, and not many other people do. So it was just crazy. Now, at the time of this recording, they are going to release something Friday, which I have no idea what it is. They sent sort of a cryptic video on Instagram, so I'm really excited to see what that is, and I don't have a clue. It may be a new album or a new video or a new song. I don't know. We'll see. So I want to thank Sandy for the tickets. Thank you. You're awesome. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Matt Talks. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next week's episode of Matt Talks. Peace!
sun said hello to the sky. A mantis prayed and the